Okay, guys, you need to put away your paper that we just did. So you need to put that away inside your notebook. Yes, I want you to do that right now. I want you to put that inside your notebook. It should be the last sheet of paper. Let me repeat myself again. Shh. Excuse me. I'm giving you direction. Yes. Shh. Inside your notebook. Thank you, Rachel. You're doing a beautiful job. As the last sheet of paper in your notebook. Good job. Good job, Cami. Yep. Now, what I need you to do, when that is inside your notebook, there is paper on your desk. And what I want you to do, I want you to get another sheet of paper for me, please. Yeah, I want to get another sheet of paper. Shh. You can't hear me. Then you're too loud. And on this sheet of paper, yes, on this sheet of paper, you should be ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, and now you should be ready. On your sheet of paper, I want you to write. We're going to review how to divide decimals. We just reviewed how to multiply decimals last week. So this week we're going to go back over reviewing decimals, dividing decimals. So I'm going to give you a problem of, let's say, 0.9 divided by 4.36. So 9.9 divided by 4.36. And what do we need to do first? That's right. When we divide, we cannot have a decimal on this side. So I need to move my decimal over one place here. And then that means if I do it there, I gotta do it here. And when I move it over one place, I'm going to bring the decimal straight up. Okay? That being said, now we're going to look at how we had to divide. 9 can go into 4. How many times? 0. 9 times 0 is 0. So I'm going to subtract. You should be with me. I am not moving that fast. If you are ahead, you don't need to be screaming out. You are working with me. If you are ahead, you need to sit there quietly and wait for me to go over it. 4 minus 0 is 4. You're going to bring down your 3. Yep. 9 can go into 43 how many times? This is when you need to know your 9 tables. Some of you do not know your 9 tables. That's why it's taking you long to know how many times 9 can go into 43. You should say, Micah? Yep, 4 times. 9 times 4 is 36. I'm going to subtract. 3 minus 6 can't happen, so I have to come over to my 4 and I need to borrow. This 3 now becomes Austin. Yep, 13. 13 minus 6 is 7. Bring down your 6. Back to your 9 tables. How many times can 9 go into 76? Well, 9 times 9 is 81, so it's not 9. 9 times 8, that's 72, so it goes in 8 times. 9 times 8 gets me 72. I subtract. I get 4. I have nothing to bring down. I can't write remainder 4, right? Because why? Because I have a decimal here, right? So I'm just going to add another 0. I'm going to keep going until I can't go anymore. So I added another 0 because my decimal's already in here, so it doesn't matter. I bring it down. How many times can 9 go into 4? Sorry, 40. 3 times, right? Sorry, 4 times. Yeah, sorry, I apologize. 4 times. And that gets me 36. And I subtract 3, 10, 4. Now if I keep adding zeros, I'm still going to get the same answer. Which means this one's going to have a constant repeating decimal. So I'm just going to put a line above the 44 because my 44 will continue to repeat. So my answer to this problem is 4.844 repeating. And the repeating sign needs to be above that. Okay, let's try another problem here. I'm going to come right over on this side because I got plenty of room. I'm going to do 0.8 divided by 245. Oh, I want to put a decimal in here. No, I don't want to put a decimal. Remember, the first thing I need to do is move this decimal. So once I move it over 1, there's nothing here. So what do I have to do? My decimal's originally here. I need to move it over 1. So now my decimal is now here. I'm going to make it nice and big and dark so I can see it. 8 can go into 2. It cannot, so 0 times. 8 times 0 is 0. Subtract. You get 2. Bring down your 4. 8 can go into 24. That's why you need to know your multiplication. 3 times 8 times 3 is 24. Subtract, you get 0. Bring down your 5. 8 can go into 5 how many times? 0. 8 times 0 is 0. Subtract 5. Bring down your 0. 8 can go into 50 how many times? 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 6 is 48. So it goes in it 6 times. Gets me 48. I subtract. I get 2. Once again, I can't have a remainder because this is a decimal. So I come over here and add another 0. And I get 0. How many times can 8 go into 20? 2 times. That gets me 16. 20 minus 16. 4. Still can't have a remainder, so I'm going to add another 0. Bring down my 0. 8 can go into 40 how many times? 5. And I have nothing left. So your answer is 306.25.